If you are watching this at 2 a.m. and your brain will not shut off, you keep seeing them together, you keep replaying how you found out, you keep asking yourself, why wasn't I enough? What did I miss? Let me talk straight to you, my friend, and tell you this. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are wounded. And tonight, I want to show you why your mind won't let this go and what you can begin doing right now, tonight, to stop the spiral from owning you. If you're a man trying to become the best version of yourself after her betrayal, hit the subscribe button, because this channel right here is all about building men into the best version of themselves. The night spiral that you are stuck in. Let me describe what nights look like for you, my friend. You get in the bed, the house get quiet, the children are asleep, the world slows, but your mind speeds up. Understand this, my friend. You lay there staring at the ceiling, and then it starts. You see her phone in your hand again. You see the messages. You see the location. All this is going on in your mind. You see the proof that you never wanted to see. Maybe you even see him and her, or her with him, over and over, like it's a movie that you continue to watch. You roll over, you grab your phone, and you begin to think, let me just check one more time. So what you do, you open her social media, you scroll, you zoom in on them pictures, you check who liked what, who liked when, you look for his name, you doing all this to yourself, and you even tell yourself, I just need to know. I just want to see if they're still talking. I just need a little more information. But every time you do that, your heart drops, my friend, even more. You close the app and then you open it up again. You search videos about cheating. You fall into a rabbit hole of content, and now you look up, it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., or even 3 a.m. and you're more tired, more wired, more angry, more broken than when you first laid down. Inside, right now, you're asking, why can't I stop thinking about this? Is this how it's going to be forever? Understand what I'm saying, my friend? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you, my friend. I'm going to repeat that again. Nothing is wrong with you. You are a man who got hit, boom, with a deep wound, and your mind is trying to become whole in the wrong way. It is trying to protect you in the wrong way. But tonight, we're going to stop letting the night own you. Why you can't stop thinking about it, my friend? I'm going to tell you why. I am going to break this down in simple language. No therapy talk, just real talk. Number one, your mind is trying to solve what can't be solved. Your brain hates not knowing. Why? So it grabs the affair and tries to solve it like a math problem, my friend. When did it start? What did she feel? What did I miss? If I had done X, this would not have happened. It keeps replaying scenes over and over and over, because your mind thinks, if I just review this one more time, I will feel better. But you don't. I want you to understand this. Every replay you play in your head, it cuts deeper. You're not crazy. You're in a loop. Number two, you've been feeding the mental movie, my friend. This is where I have to be your big brother and let you know this, my friend. You say you want peace, but look at what you're doing at night. Understand what I'm saying right here. You stalk her socials. You reread old text messages, my friend. You search for his name online or on social media. You look at his profile. You stare at his pictures. You're doing all these things that's feeding the mental obsession, my friend, and is not helping you. Understand what I'm saying? You have to cut that crap, because every time you do that, you are pouring gasoline on the fire in your head. Now, here is the hard truth that I want you to understand. You can't starve the thoughts if you keep feeding them with your habits. Number 3, nighttime turns the volume up on the pain. During the day, you have distractions, whether that's working, the children, running errands, hitting the gym, all the noise. But at night, all of that, it gets quiet. And when the noise go down, your pain comes right up. That's why it feels worse at night. Not because you're not because you're weak, but because you're more alone with it. And if you don't have a plan, my friend, for those hours, the pain, it runs the show. A few lies that show up at 2 a.m., my friend. Let's call out some of these lies that hit the hardest, late at night. You might not say them out loud, but they're in your head. Lie number 1. If I think about it a little more, I'll finally feel better. Here's the truth, my friend, that I want you to understand. You're not getting closer to peace by rehearsing the pain. Lie number 2. If I replay this enough, I won't get blindsided again. Truth is, you already got blindsided. No amount of replaying will change the past or guarantee a greater future. Lie number 3. If I stalk her socials, I'm in control. Here's the hard truth, my friend. You don't feel more in control. You feel more obsessed, more powerless, more angry. Lie number 4. If I stay up and suffer, at least I am doing something. Here's the hard truth. You're not doing anything. You're just draining yourself. So tomorrow you're weaker, more tired, and more likely to snap out, more likely to go to the vices. You don't need more punishment. You need leadership. You need you to step up for you, my friend. Understand that. I remember the night I realized this pattern. Let me share a quick glimpse of my story with you, my friend. After I found out about my wife's affair, there were nights that I did not even go to sleep, my friend. I'll lay there seeing images in my head of them together, her leaving to go be with him, argument words I couldn't unhear. I scrolled, I overthought, I stared at walls, I played out fake conversations where I won the argument. And then I remember one night, just sitting there in the dark, my children asleep, the house quiet. However, my mind was racing, going full force. And I thought if I can just think this thing through one more time, I'll finally feel better. But every time that I thought it through, I felt worse. And then it hit me. Ty, you're not solving anything. You're just picking the scab until it bleeds again. You're just picking the scab. That's all you are doing. You're not solving anything. You're just picking that scab until it bleeds, it bleeds, it bleeds. And I remember God telling me this. You're letting your thoughts drag you. When are you going to start leading them? And boom, at that very moment, it's like the light went on. When are you going to lead, my friend? When are you going to step up? When are you going to take responsibility? Not responsibility for what she did, responsibility for what I do with my mind from here on out. And I decided I might still be hurt, but I will not lay here. I will not die in this mess. And every night, I will not die. I will not let this thing kill me. And that was the start of building what I'm about to give you right now, my friend. Here is the core truth, my friend, of this video that I want you to understand. The goal is not to erase every painful thought. Understand that. The goal is to lead your mind. When those thoughts show up, you lead your mind. Yes, you are going to think about the affair. You are going to have memories. You are going to have flashbacks. You are going to have what ifs. You are, my friend, you are a man that's in deeply pain. However, that doesn't mean you're failing. That means you are a man that's in deeply pain. That's it. The problem isn't that the thoughts show up. The problem is we hand them the keys and let them drive us all night long. Understand what I am saying, my friend. You've been letting your mind be the loud, drunk driver. And it's time for you to become the driver again. Understand that the Bible says, cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. All those thoughts, all those cares, cast it on God the Father. It doesn't say pretend you don't have cares. It says cast it upon him. Take it and give it to God. Take it and give it to God. Cast all your cares on him. The problem is you're trying to go at this alone, my friend. And in the midst of this deeply pain that you are in, you're trying to get through this battle alone. Give it to God and let God lead you out of this painful moment in your life. Because when you give it to God, my friend, all things work together for your good. You can't always control the first thought, but you can control what you agree with, what you feed, and what you do next. That is what tonight's about. What you do next. That is what it's about, my friend. I want you to do something. When that spiral starts, my friend, I want you to do this. I'm not about to give you some 27-step routine. I'm going to give you a simple, real tonight protocol that you can start using the next time your mind start racing, the next time it takes off. I want you to think of it in a 4 moves. 4 moves. And that's it, my friend. 4 moves. Number 1, interrupt the spiral with your body. Dump the storm out of your head. Replace. Don't just remove, you have to replace and protect your night from re-triggering, my friend. Here's what I want you to do after this video. After I just discussed those 4 things, here's what I want you to do. Drop 2 things in the comment. Number 1, what time of night hits the hardest? Is it midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.? What time does it hit the hardest? And which part of tonight's protocol are you going to do first? Please leave your comment. You might not realize, my friend, but when you drop your comment, you're helping another man who may be dealing with the same issue that you are dealing with right now. Please leave your comment below so we can help more men get out of that spiral that's keeping men chained to the mind racing. If this video has liked you, do me a huge favor and tap the like button below and subscribe to the channel, Man Unbreakable, the only place online that's helping men that has been hurt by their wives' betrayal become the best version of themselves. Also, my friend, if you have not done so, visit my website, manunbreakable.com. Yes, my friend, manunbreakable.com, where you can book a session, a phone call with me, where we can talk about how I can help you one-on-one so you can become the best version of yourself. You might be watching this in the dark right now, feeling like nobody sees you, my friend. I want you to understand, I see you, but more importantly, God sees you. This night does not define you. This betrayal does not own you. And until then, I want you to keep showing up. Keep choosing you because you are unbreakable. I will see you in the next video.